In this video, we will do lesson 1, tables or no tables, part 3, multiplication by 6. That's coming up. Instead of starting with the actual technique for multiplying by 6, let's do some homework for that. And this homework will, you can use this to multiply by 5, 6 or 7. In the coming 2 videos also it will give you benefit. Now first we should learn a small technique of doing a half of a number. We know for the even numbers, half of 2 is 1, half of 4 is 2, and half of 6 is 3, and half of 8 is half of 8 is 4, and half of 0 is 0 itself. Now for the odd numbers, odd figures, half of 3 is 1.5, but for this technique we'll take it as 1. So whatever the fraction is or decimal is, we'll just throw it away for this purpose. And now it's easy. Half of 5 is 2.5, but we will take 2. Now you can see for this, for multiplying by 6, we are using this technique, and for this technique half of 4 is also 2 and half of 5 is also 2. So half of 7 is, you know that, 3.5, but we will call it 3. And just forget about 3.5 for this calculation. Just use this. Half of 9 is 4, and you should be able to, like, and we should not be doing half of 7 is 3.5 and then we think that it is 3. Just half of 7 is 3, that we should think. Okay, let's do a little practice. You should be instantly doing this halving technique, and then learning multiplying by 6 will be easy. Okay, let's say we are multiplying 6 to 2084 by 6. Now the rule here is, as I told you, in your mind just imagine that there is 0 here, or just write it down, doesn't matter. Now the rule here is, for each figure, like if we are dealing with this figure 4, you have to add half of the neighbor. So half of the neighbor, there is no neighbor, so half of the neighbor will be 0, so you will write 4 as it is. Now for 8, the neighbor is this 4, so 8 plus half of neighbor, that is 2, will be 10, and that we write like that, if you remember from last 2 techniques of multiplying by 11 and multiplying by 12. Now we are at this, 0 is our figure and neighbor is 8, so 0 plus half of 8, that is 4, 0 plus 4 is 4, plus this dot is 5, so we'll write 5 here, and then 2 plus half of 0 is 0, so still 2, and go with me, be with me, 2. Now this 2 plus half of neighbor is 1, so 2 plus 1 is 3 here, and 6 plus 1 is 7, and then 0 plus 3 is 3. So we got 3,732,504. That's the answer of 622,084 times 6. So I hope I didn't confuse you. Let's do 2-3 examples and you will be fine. So let's say we are doing 04404. I have written 0 myself. You can just think there is 0, or you can write it. So this 4 will come down as it is. And then this 0 plus half of neighbor is 2, so 0 plus 2 is 2. Then 4 plus 0 is 4, then 4 plus 2 is 6, and 0 plus 2 is 2. So we got 26,424. Now let me write down the write down the rule to let's make it black. To each figure add half of the, I think my typing speed is fine. That's the rule. Let's underline it also. Okay. Now this is the rule for multiplying by 6 for now, and then there is a little change in the rule that I didn't tell you the complete thing, but for now it's working. And let's do one more example and then we'll move on to the next part. So let's say we are multiplying we are multiplying 2, 8, 6, 8, 8, 4, 2, 4 by 6. Now let me put 0 here, put a line here, and let me change the color. This 4 is our figure, there is no neighbor, so we'll put 4 here. This 2 is the figure, plus the half of the neighbor is 2, so 2 plus 2 is 4 again. And then this 4 is our figure, half of neighbor is 1, so 4 plus 1 is 5. Let me put comma here. This 8 is our figure, 8 plus half of 4 is 2, 8 plus 2 is 10, so we'll put dot 0. Now this 8 is our figure, half of neighbor is 4, 8 plus 4 is 12, and this dot makes it 13, so dot 3 will put. Now this 6 plus half of neighbor is 4, so 6 plus 4 is 10, plus this dot is making it 11, so dot 1 will put. And now this set, on purpose I took the big number so that you know there is no difference. You just, with the right amount of practice, you can just go as smoothly as with easy numbers. So this 8 plus half of neighbor is 3, so 8 plus 3 is 11, plus this dot is making it 12, so we'll put dot 2. Now this 2 plus half of neighbor is 4, so 2 plus 4 is 6, plus this dot will make it 7. Now this 0 is our figure, half of neighbor is 1, 0 plus 1 is 1, and we got 172,130,544. Now in this rule that we did, there is only a little addition. If the figure is, now you can see in all these, this example and this example and this example, all the figures I took were even, if you have noticed. Now if the figure is odd, what do you do? Then let's see. Okay, this is the rule. To each figure add 5 if the figure is odd. If the figure is even, don't do anything like before, but if the figure is odd, add 5 to the figure and then add half of the neighbor. That's the only difference. So one step, we have one step to do more if the figure is odd. Let's try one. So I am multiplying 4,4,3,0,5,2 by 6. So let me put 0 here, put a line here. Now for this 2, I'll put 2 as it is because there is no neighbor. But when I see this 5, I know it's odd, so I'll add 5 to it. It will become 10. Plus half of the neighbor is 1, so 10 plus 1 will make it 11. So dot 1 I'll put. Now this is the figure, it's even, no problem. So 0 plus half of 5 is 2, as we know. It is 2.5, but we know that we have to, for this technique, we have to make it 2. So 0 plus 2 is 2. We'll put 2 here. Just a minute. 0 plus 2 is 2, plus this dot will make it 3. Now we are again at odd figure. So 3 is odd, we add 5 to it, it becomes 8. 8 plus half of 0 is 0, so 8 plus 0 is still 8. We'll put 8 here. And then this 4 plus half of 3 is 1. So 4 plus 1 is 5. And this 4 plus 2 is 6. And then this 0 plus half of neighbor is 2. So 0 plus 2 is 2. We got our answer, 2,658,312. Let's do more. Let me change the color. So 8, 2, 3, 4 times 6. Let's put 0 here and line here. So 4 has no neighbor, so let's write 4 as it is. Then this 3 is odd, so add 5, it becomes 8. 8 plus half of neighbor is 2, so 8 plus 2 is 10. We'll put dot 0. Now this 2 is even, so no problem. 2 plus half of 3 is 1, so 2 plus 1 is 3, plus this dot will make it 4 and comma. So this 8 plus half of 2 is 1, so 8 plus 1 is 9, and then this 0 plus half of 8 is 4, so we got our answer 49,404. Let's do one here. Let's say 6, 2, 5, 0, 1, 8, 8 times 6. Let me put 0 here, and now this 8 has no neighbor, so as it is. This 8 plus half of neighbor is 4, so 8 plus 4 is dot 2, and this is 1 and it's odd, so add 5, it will become 6, plus half of 8 is 4, it will become 10, plus this dot will make it 11. So we'll put dot 1 here. Let me put comma here. Now this 0 plus half of 1 is still 0, so plus this dot will make it 1, and this 5 is odd, so add 5, it will become 10. 10 plus half of 0 is 0, so it will become 10. Let me put dot 0 here, and this is 2 plus half of 5 is also 2. 2 plus 2 is 4, plus this dot will make it 5, and this 6 plus half of 2 is 1, so 7, and this is 0 plus 3 is 3, so we got 37,501,128. that is our answer. Now if you are thinking that these for times table of 6 we already know, multiplying by 7 or multiplying by 6, like if I'm multiplying 6 by 8 or 7 or 3, I know already the times table of 6. I know 6 times 8 is 48 and 6 times 7 is 42. But for the sake of learning this technique, because in the coming videos in all these systems we will be using these same techniques that we are learning on easy numbers. We'll be using these same techniques in more complicated ways. So it is necessary to learn them in easy numbers. Like and there is no difference. Let's say if I want to multiply 8 by 6 and I know the answer is 48, but let's apply the technique here. So 8 has no neighbor, so as it is, and this 0 plus half of 8, that is 4. 0 plus 4 is 4. We got 48. 8 times 6, same answer. let me do 7 times 6, and let me put 0 here. Now 7 is our figure and 7 is odd, so 7 plus 5 is 12. There is no neighbor, so 12 will put dot 2, and then this is 0. 0 plus half of neighbor is 3 here, so 3 plus this dot is making it 4. So we know that 7 times 6 is 42. We already know this, but just to practice the technique, do these also in the beginning. Just stick to the method. It will take time and you will go slow, but take care of the accuracy. Speed will take care of itself. Okay, let's clean the board, and I'll tell you something. Okay, I'm just telling you this because when we explain things to someone, like I am explaining, oh, I should write speed up, guys. Okay, I'm just explaining each and every step. You don't have to do it when you are calculating actually. Let's say you are doing 0 to 6, 4 times 6. Now when we don't have to think that okay, 4 has no neighbor and that's why I put. That's what I'm explaining to you. You just put this 4 down, and when our figure is this 6, we don't need to think that half of 4 is 2, so 6 plus 2. Just by looking at 4, we should know it's 2, and 6 and 2 they make 8, and this 2 and 3 they make 5, and this 0 and 1 they make 1. Like that it should be natural. After some practice, this will come naturally to you, and you will just write the answer. Like if I am multiplying 6, 0, 6, 3, 4, let's say by 6, I have included one odd figure. Now right away you are putting this 4 here, then this 3 should just, you should look at 3 and it should be 8 in your mind, added 5, and then half of 4, if you just look at this 3, it becomes 8 instant, and add 4 to make it dot 0. Then you look at this 6, you know it is 7 because half of 3 is 1. You should not think all this process, it should be natural. After some practice it will come natural, just trust me. So this 6 plus 1 is 7, plus this dot will make it 8, and then this 0 plus 3 is 3. Right away just see the numbers and the answer should pop up in your mind. You should not go through the process in your mind. In the beginning no problem, but after some time just aim for this, that I see the number, I write the answer, that's it. And it is very easy. You don't know how easy it is to beat a calculator, just trust me on that. Okay, let's do this practice so that we don't, because these techniques are not taught in our schools. These techniques are very new to everyone. So let's keep practicing these things so that we don't forget when we go to the complicated things, techniques, we don't forget the easy ones that are used there. So I'm giving you practice on times 11, times 12 and times 6, the 3 techniques that we have learned so far. And then on that we'll end this video. People, if you are struggling with numbers or mathematics, then this channel is for you. And if you are good with numbers, then this YouTube channel is specially for you, because you can help others. Have fun with numbers.